For that, now let's bring Amar Singh again, the head advisor of Angel Broking, into the conversation here. Amar, yesterday again it was seesaw trade. Two times again we actually went towards 10,700. Once again we bounced back to 10,770. But finally again we closed near 10,700. So how are you looking at the markets, both Nifty and Bank Nifty here? Especially when I'm saying that open interest addition futures actually was not negative for Nifty. In options also there was not actually major sort of a bearish position additions there. But today the Asian markets are trading negative. So how's the setup looking like?
A very good morning, Piyush. What we are seeing in Nifty is that we've seen continued and sustained rally over the last 5 weeks. So also technically, I would say that the monthly charts, we are seeing some loss of momentum. And that's the reason we are seeing some selling pressure coming at around 10,780, those levels which were made yesterday. And so that's a profit booking level for the market. And also, I would say the short-term trend definitely remains overall positive. The medium-term trend is also positive. But the short-term, what we are seeing is that for the last almost 20 trading sessions, it is trading in overbought zone. So clearly reflecting that there is some consolidation which is likely to happen in the markets. But at the same time, the earlier peak of 10,620, 640, that's a very strong support zone for the market. So I would say that till that time is not, that level is not taken out decisively, I would say there is a possibility that Nifty would again bounce back. And but on the upside, yes, 10,780, 10,800, that's going to act as a strong resistance for the market. And also what we are seeing today is that the Asian markets are also trading negative, so that could have some rub-off effect on our markets as well. But yes, I still would say that you have to trade on the buy side. Any dip should be a buying opportunity, but at the same time, one needs to be on the cautious side. That 10,620, 640, that should act as a very strong support zone. Whereas on the upside, it's more of profit booking that has to be done if one really enters into from a long side, because again, till the time 10,780, 10,800 levels, those are not taken out. So it really means that now the market is trying to establish a range. Earlier, what we are seeing was that every week we're making a higher bottom for the last 5 successive weeks. So clearly the market has to pause, and I think that's good for the markets as well. So we should watch out for these levels which I've mentioned.
In terms of executing a trade, if we do get a start around 10,700 this morning, and assuming 10,650, 640 doesn't get breached in today's trade, then I'm assuming then it's a buy call on the index. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. So any pullback towards, I would say, 10,670, 680, those levels can also be used as a buying opportunity with a stop loss below 10,620 and a target of 10,750. 760 on the upside.
Broader markets sold off very badly in yesterday's day of trade. So auto ancillary was down about 3 to 4%. Textile companies came under pressure. PSU banks were down 3 to 4% yesterday. There's a lot that one can look at buying, I'm assuming, this morning, if this was just a healthy correction yesterday. What stocks would you be acquiring in today's day of trade?
I would say that there are a couple of stocks. One is ITC. ITC is one stock which is really, I would say that has really formed a very strong base technically. And also if we look at the stock, it is showing signs of resilience. And in spite of the correction that we are witnessing, a slight, I would say, profit booking in the overall markets, ITC continues to hold fort, and breaking above the 275, 76 zone, that was a very, I would say, strong resistance zone for ITC. And closing firm clearly reflects that the stock is headed higher. And technically also it's very strong on the short term as well as the medium term charts. Long term, I would say it's more or less still, it has to trade consistently above almost 290, 94, 95 levels. But I would say any pullback towards 283, 84 levels can be used as a buying opportunity for ITC with a stop loss of 277 and a target of 297 in the short term.
Taking a cue from ITC, go on then, Amar Singh. What's the other call?
Yeah, I would say the other stock one can look at, I would say that's on the sell side, that is in SBI, because we are still seeing some weakness in the public sector banks, and also there is some selling pressure. So any pullback towards 245 levels can be used as a selling opportunity in SBI with a stop loss of 251 and a target of 231 on the downside.
Right, thanks for Amar. That's a buy call on ITC and a sell call on SBI. That's, of course, Amar Singh's trading ideas. He does believe